Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Super Right.
Now.
This is Fiona.
This is Fiona. Pepe.
Here we go again.
Pepona. We decided last time that it's Pepona.
Pepona. Okay.
Because it's on a sign or on the side.
Undecided?
You undecided.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty much decided, I think. But unless last minute surprise, you never know. But pretty sure.
Oh, it's Pepe. Definitely a Pepe.
Yes.
Okay, no, I am Fiona.
Pepe. And welcome to Super Right Now.
Episode
Super Right Now.
number
7.
Yay! We made it!
We made it to 7. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. No, I'm kidding.
Please subscribe. I want to watch my channel on YouTube with 700,000.
700,000?
At least.
751.
Yeah, 7.
And for the podcast?
For the podcast.
Yeah, how many subscribers on the podcast?
Millions. Millions and millions and millions and millions.
Because you can find us on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, and on the podcast as well.
You
Super Right Now.
You too as well.
Also.
Also too as well.
También aussi.
So how was your week, day?
My week day, I'm packing because I'm moving soon. Starting to pack. I have boxes everywhere. And I'm watching movies. And we watched a movie together because you asked me to show you one of French movie that I really like.
No, it's good.
It's a drama.
It's a drama, but I don't like about movies. No, I mean I like the movie. It's a very good movie, but it gives me anxiety. It's especially when it's a relation between when it's a child involved.
Mm-hmm.
When the well-being of a kid it's involved. Because it's, of course, as a mother, my first instinct...
Well, because you think as a father, like...
No, I'm not... I am talking about me. I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay.
You
man, I really want to talk about me.
Yeah, I know. But it's immediately when you know when something very, very wrong is about to happen.
Yeah.
So I was, like, with that blanket there, like this.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't, like, move. And it's... Okay, great.
Yeah, sorry.
But it's a good movie.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I like the movie. It's French.
It's
French.
It's a French movie.
Le bébé, le wawa.
So we haven't said the title yet.
I don't know the title. It's very complicated.
It's from
French.
My favorite French director. I don't think he has done any bad movies. There is one that I like less than others. Oh no, actually, there are two now. But he's a great director. He's an amazing director. And a good actor-director, which is something else. So his name is Jacques Audiard.
Jacques Audiard.
Yeah, Audiard.
It sounds like a
disease.
You have a Cotillard.
It's a cool disease to have, honestly. If I had like an inch of his talent, that would be great. Like his father was... a very famous script writer and writer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
They are very uncomfortable.
Okay, great. He has catchy lines in the old French expression. Because he was from the 50s, and a lot of like classic French movies were written by his father. But he is like one of the best French actors ever. To me. Mm-hmm. And the movie that we watched is named Rust and Bones. And it's with Marion Cotillard.
Yeah, she's super beautiful. Although this movie, I mean, she's attractive.
It doesn't give her justice.
No, but
I mean,
it does.
It
does.
Yeah.
Because she's presented as a very strong woman. Because she
has an
endures.
Yeah,
She endures a very tragic episode, but she's presented as a strong woman.
Yes.
And there's a scene that you can see her not at her best physically, well, as the type of beauty
no makeup.
Yeah, no makeup.
Depressed,
blah blah. But it's still, it's very powerful, like her personality. Mm-hmm. So I really like that. It's a good movie.
It's a good movie, but it's true. Like and that's why lately I only watch comedies, is because after the few things that happened to my life, I just want to relax and laugh.
And he cries in every movie. No, okay.
Yes.
So he cries.
I watched this one like 10 times. I still cried at the end.
He cries when with the Super Bowl advertisings. He cries in movies like Coco.
Oh, Coco, yeah. Oh my God. I
he cries. Like if he probably is watching some Grey's Anatomy or whatever.
Well, but I don't watch TV. This type of
well,
TV shows.
Well, that's what I say. If you.
Yeah, I would probably be crying.
So he cries a lot, and I mean, I cry when really it's very emotional.
Yeah, but you cry in like real life drama, when for me I don't cry.
No, I don't cry. I mean, I cry. Of course, I cry in real life drama because it's a way for your body to heal.
No, I guess I don't.
And I don't. I am a crier. I haven't cried for a while. Yeah.
Yay.
Yes.
Overachiever.
No, I mean, of course, when I was getting divorced and I was getting like before and the after, it's very difficult.
Yeah.
But I think it's a way of your body to process and to heal. And the other day, actually, my daughter was like asked me like, Mom, I don't want to cry because it feels like I am a weak person. Like, no, people that actually cries, I think they are very strong because they are
you need to release. It's a release from the body. It's a release
for and your body, because last weekend we have a very, kind of difficult weekend. She's growing. She's hitting puberty, so she's experiencing
and affirming herself. Too.
Yeah,
and hormonal change.
No, yeah, it's very complicated, but she didn't want to cry. It's like, you have to cry. Your body needs to heal, and that's the way your body heals. Like, cry, because then you release all the stress, and then you relax, and then you can go to bed.
Mm-hmm. It does create a calming.
So we cried. Well, she cried. I stayed with her because her safe place is her closet. Mm-hmm. So we hide behind the coats. So she cried for an hour or so, and then she was okay. And yeah, that happened.
For an hour?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's like me. She's very intense. You know me, I am very intense. For every feeling that I if I am happy, I need to express that I am super happy. If I am sad, people will notice.
Super sad.
Super sad. Or when I am really mad, people will notice. Or when something is annoying me, I cannot hide my emotion. It's very, very difficult for me. But the movie is very good. But I couldn't hide the fact that I was very anxious. Like, I could feel my heart here. Yes. I was like this, like, no, you are not capable of being a father. I was talking to this guy because he seriously, like, what the fuck are you doing?
Well,
like, take care of, don't go by what your child.
I mean, he's an uneducated person that only knows how to survive by being like a beast, basically. So it's a kind of, and I think that's what I like about these directors' movies, is that he shows, like, everything about somebody, like the good and the bad, and there's not like. It's not like an antagonism between, like, the good person and here's the bad person, and okay, I understand.
No.
2 minutes. Like, you can see all sides of a person.
Mm-hmm. No, and I mean...
And it's true that he has really bad sides, but he has also really good sides.
Yeah, and I know you don't like when I interrupt a movie, because I like to discuss every little... Mm-hmm. When we are watching a movie, or at least when I am watching a movie, if someone is with me, I am the kind of person... If it's not in the movie theater... If it's in my place, I like to discuss, but I know you super hated that. But I was like, how this person can be very kind with this girl, because he was being very kind, and he didn't know her.
Considerate, thoughtful.
And then with his own son, he was very rude, very, like, with a 5-year-old. Mm-hmm. So it was like...
some people just don't know how to treat a child. Like, they don't understand, because...
They don't understand.
It's not that he's a bad person. It's just like he was not giving the codes, or he just doesn't know. And well, anyway, we can find a lot of excuses. There are some people don't need excuses, but
the soundtrack is very good too.
Yeah, well, I mean, every movie from this director, the soundtrack is great, and it's true that the end is really stressful.
Oh.
Like for me, I think I cried for 15 minutes.
No.
The first time I watched it, after towards the end there's like a dramatic scene. I think I could not even watch the end of the movie because I was like,
stop. You needed to stop.
Oh yeah, like I mean, I was like I couldn't breathe. It's just like, well, yeah. So I guess I have anxiety. So this is the type of things that I think about.
Yeah.
And but do not really happen.
No, and I wanted to watch the one with
Matthew McConaughey.
No, the one
French
in Netflix.
movie?
No, the one in Netflix. Because I just seriously lately what I watch on TV is.
Okay, can I just say the last thing for that director?
Of course, yes.
Okay, for that director, I recommend to watch A Prophet if that's available. And so this is Rust and Bones. He has other movies that I think are not available, whether it's on Apple TV, iTunes, Netflix, Hulu, Prime, whatever. I don't think it's available there, and that's a shame. And he has another one of his latest one that is good but not that great, but it's good. But look him up. I think I spelled his name. He's my favorite director, and I encourage you to watch his movies if you like this type.
It's good. It's really good, but it's the type of movie that gives you a little bit of anxiety if you have daddy and mommy issues like us.
It's a drama. Sorry.
I just lately, because my life itself it has a lot of drama, so I'm just trying to watch things in Netflix or whatever where I just don't need to put a lot of my emotional stress there.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted to watch the one with the actress that performing the monster. She won.
Charlize Theron.
Yeah,
Charlize Theron.
Yeah, it's an action movie, and actually I wanted to watch Old Guard.
Yeah.
Or
we were watching the trailer, and I was like, I'm not ready for that.
I like the ones, the vampires one, but the ones that
Ultraviolet?
No, ultraviolet. No, it's why I'm so bad remembering movie names.
Well, about vampires.
Underworld.
Underworld.
I love the
type of movies I really don't like.
I know you don't like them, but I do like them because I want to be entertained. Mm-hmm. I want to be out of
blood and vampires. Yeah, very entertaining. No, I'm kidding. I'm not judging, but it's true that I cannot stand this type of thing.
It's just because I don't want to, I have my drama here, so I don't want to go and look and watch and deal with more drama.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to watch and deal with vampire drama.
Okay.
Yeah. Or with things like it in Mexico now. It's super popular one that it's so bad. But I watch it, and I think I talk about the 365 days, which it's horrible.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
It's on Netflix, but then it's a guilty pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to say it's a show called The Dragon, The Warrior. It's horrible.
The Dragon or the Warrior?
The Dragon / the Warrior Rise or something like that. It's very bad.
At this point, all of us, we have no clue what is the title of what
The Dragon. It's like I don't know. It's like The Dragon, and then it's the Warrior Arise, something like that.
The Dragon, the Warrior Arise. Okay.
Yeah, something like
Arises.
that.
Okay.
Arises. Okay, Arises.
I don't know.
So it's the guy Sebastian Rulli. He's very good looking. Very.
Sure he's making a lot of noise. I'm sorry.
But the story itself, it's super bad. Like, this guy, it's the son of a drug capo. How do you say capo in English? Drug lord.
Lord, yeah, okay. The Dragon Warrior.
Yeah.
No, that's 2011.
The Dragon. It's very bad. It's El Dragón in Spanish.
So it's a Mexican
show.
It's a Mexican show.
Yeah, it's a Mexican show.
I think you forgot to mention that.
Yeah, no, I say it's very famous in Mexico. It's a Mexican show.
Okay.
Mexico.
There are a lot of things that are very famous in France and all over the world.
You see, this American. Is every day.
The Dragon War.
Yeah, El Dragón with Sebastián. Anyway.
El Dragón, Return of a Warrior.
El regreso del warrior. Ajá. El regreso del warrior. The return of the warrior, yes.
God.
So as I was saying, he's the son of drug lord, and they got killed, his parents. So when he's young, he's sent to Japan. So he learns to be a samurai, and he learns, and he is part of the, what is the name of the drug
Cartel,
but in Japan the
Yakuza.
The Yakuza.
No, the mafia. Okay. Yeah.
La mafia. Yeah. So he returns as a financial expert, and then
slash samurai
slash yakuza, and it's very bad, and it's super bad. The story, it's very bad, but the guy, it's super good. And then he falls in love of a poor taxi driver. Then later she becomes his personal chauffeur driver. So it's really bad. And even like you'll see, like they have scenes supposedly in Japan with the Yakuzas, but you can see like Japanese, like it's brown skin,
Mexicanese,
like with curly hair, or like, you know,
the Japanican.
So I needed, I for some reason I called my dad. And
after 20 years,
after 20 years, for some reason,
watching this show, I need to call him after 20 years.
Yeah, I was like, Dad, I want to say congratulations. And he was like, why? Because you social distancing for the last 20 years.
Very efficient.
Very efficient. Thank you.
It's not true, by the way. I just made it up. It would be true for me.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was saying that I called my dad. And he was like, oh, I'm so bored. It was like 3 months ago.
In the house. Yeah.
In the house. So he was like, what should I watch? And I was okay, I'm going to tell you something, but don't say anything to anyone. I want to share this with you. Like, what? I am watching El Dragón, and it's horrible, but it's entertaining. So 1 week later, my dad called me like, oh my God, I watched the 31st episode in 1 week. It is very bad. But it's this type of shows that if you're like full of stress, just turn on your TV and watch it.
I'm looking at the premise of the show El Dragón, Return of a Warrior. So I have so the premise on Wikipedia. Okay. It sounds like me actually. Listen, I think it's about me. The series revolves around Miguel Garza. A man who, because of his physical attractiveness and mysterious way of being, attracts anyone who knows him.
Yeah.
He believes that everyone revolves around him and no one can oppose his charms. In addition to being attractive, he is intelligent and a successful entrepreneur in business. Mm-hmm. For Miguel, everything seems to take him to the top of the world, but without knowing it, his worst enemy will be ambition.
Dun, dun, dun. So, give me your phone and just put an image of Sebastián Rulli so they know who is Miguel and why I am watching Miguel.
Yeah, like if we had a real production, like it will like pop up.
Yeah.
It will
pop
up.
Production. Hey, production.
So I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend hours trying to learn how to edit things. If it's successful, if you make this show successful,
if you subscribe,
it will come. It will pop up like really beautiful. Like
we will have a Joe. We will have a Brenda, Kimberly. Probably a Kevin and a Karen. Like, Karen, please bring a picture of Miguel Sebastián Rulli.
Yes.
He's so handsome.
Well, you know what? We should vouch to never do it, actually.
What?
What's his name, you said?
Sebastián Rulli.
Oh, yeah, Sebastián Rulli.
Why? Never watch or do what? To have a production?
To never have a production.
Because, why? We should
keep it real, man.
That's the boy.
Oh wow! Okay,
yeah. He's handsome. Yeah, he's handsome. You fell in love with him.
Yeah. I mean, he's knowing the stereotypes of handsomeness in this world.
I
think it's far away from what I am. So okay, let me see. I need to. We're going to show
El Dragón.
Guys. So maybe everybody's already looking. There you go.
You see,
Sebastián
Rulli.
Yeah.
If you make me famous, if you subscribe, and all of a sudden he's like, Sebastián, there's a lady There's a lady.
Beautiful. I'm operational.
I am operational. She is a very successful YouTuber. She has a very successful podcast, and she's talking about you. I mean, she talked about your show, and she said that it's crappy and it's shit, but she says that you are very handsome, which he is. So, Sebastian, subscribe for me and for her.
And for the no-no zone.
And for the no-no zone, but who knows?
Yes.
Probably in 1 week, in more one more week, it's gonna be like a maybe zone, and then I start to downloading. No,
a yes zone.
No, from
zone.
From no zone to maybe zone. Like I am thinking about zone. Okay. So,
open for business.
We are open. Like all the restaurants now. We are open.
Yeah.
Dine-in or curbside.
I should put that on Tinder. I am open. Sometimes. Depends on my mood. Call me at the right time.
Dine-in and pick up.
Dining and pick up, yeah.
Yeah.
Pick me up before
Pick
you go.
me up. Yeah. Before you go.
But so yeah, all this stuff I really don't have time to watch all these things.
No, I mean I haven't watched anything for a long time. Only the homemade thing that I just mentioned in the previous episode, and I think I finished watching the 17.
Well, sure. I mean, like you guys have to know that she has she's a great person, but she has really bad tastes in TV shows and stuff like that. Because she would say it sucks, it's really bad. You still watch it. It's like I remember like a few years ago you were watching Iron Fist, which was like like basically voted the worst TV show ever. I never watched. I mean, I watched like 5 minutes because I was around.
You watch it with me,
and I was like, I cannot believe she's watching this stuff.
Okay, I like comics and I like Marvel and I like DC Comics, so I watch everything.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of all this stuff.
You're not a big fan of
No,
things.
I like
big butts and I cannot lie.
I like things that are well, like I'm not really into superheroes. I like somebody that looks real and that might be a superhero in some ways, but not with superpower. Anyway, so you just like really great looking guys, and that's why you watch shows. Whether
I don't like.
They have Iron Fist or they have Iron Fingers.
No. Well, Iron Fingers.
That's all that matters.
No, I mean, I don't like my stereotype of handsome. Is not. I mean, you know that one of my favorite actors is
Russell Crowe.
No, I don't.
Oh no, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah, he's like my type of guy. For many will say like
troubled guys, basically.
Complex.
Yeah.
No, I mean for many, probably they say like, but he's not as he's not the stereotype of handsomeness.
No.
But I think he's very attractive. I am attracted to his.
He has no lips.
He had a problem. You know what?
I mean,
and despite of that,
I'm not saying that for him. I'm saying that because you like handsome guys that have full lips, beautiful eyes, big butts and stuff like that.
Where did you have that idea?
Every time you should say this guy is really great looking. It's like a stereotype of
course. Well, but I'm not saying that I would go and run after one guy like that, because that's not true. I will run. Don't
run after any guys. What are you talking about?
Well, if they send signals. But anyway, signals, yes.
But so we can talk about another movie that we watched not too long ago. And you say you don't like the guy, but when he was shirtless, you were like, mamma mia. Dwayne Johnson.
I mean, no. Okay, no. My first comment is like, I don't like that type of body.
Like, you don't like great bodies, basically.
No, it's too much.
It's too much, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much for me.
So that was a funny movie. I mean, it had like intentionally...
What movie?
Intentionally...
What movie?
Intentionally funny lines and unintentionally funny sequence. Yes.
Oh yeah. Because
Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, because I probably if I was
That's
by
the name of the movie. Hobbs and Shaw. The Fast and Furious presents.
Oh yeah.
Hobbs and Shaw.
Hobbs.
Hobbs.
Because he's French, and that's the only letter that he cannot pronounce. It's like happy birthday.
We have a silent H in France, so we don't pronounce.
Yeah, in Mexico too. In Spanish,
it's silent. Hobbs and Shaw. So there were like really funny lines. It was entertaining.
Yeah, it
was
entertaining.
It went like really too far on some sequence.
Yeah, as I was saying, if I was alone watching that by myself, I probably wouldn't have noticed like, why is they now? Why?
Oh yeah, the whole like
why is he carrying by himself a whole helicopter?
Exactly. I think the movie was kind of fine until he decided to be like personal and go to Samoa Islands. That's when it turned. No, but seriously, that's when it turned bad. Like, okay, there are like three things that are like in this movie. Okay, we're talking about like it's not a huge deal. It's an entertaining movie. It's funny. It's well done. But really, like all the end at the Samoa Islands were like unnecessary, totally unnecessary. First of all, the whole movie, like 2 or 3 times, it goes like with his picture with his brother that he hasn't talked to in 25 years. So he only talks about his brother. Then they finally go there so he can see his brother. And all of a sudden, you see his mother that he never mentioned. It's like he's missing his brother, but he never mentioned his mother. I think it's more important to not have seen your mother in 25 years
than your brother.
I mean, it can be equally bad, but you see her. Oh, my son. Okay, great. I have 12. I don't care. But
it's entertaining.
Yeah, so that was one thing, and the second thing, and I know for sure that's what happened. There is like the big battle in the Samoa Island. Like it starts at night, and then within the course of 5-6 minutes, or no, even like 8 minutes.
No less, because they have. She has their bracelet.
Yeah, no, wait. That's why it doesn't make sense. Because at least when you watch a movie, you could tell, oh, they've been doing that for an hour, and they just cut, and it's your brain accepts the fact that
it's transitioning.
Yes. But in this sequence, she has a timer on. There is only 30 minutes. Yeah. So the timer is going on, and it's at 30 minutes. It's at 29 minutes, and then when it's at 21, in the matter of 8 minutes, it went from total night darkness to sunrise.
Yes, and rain.
And then it becomes like stormy. And the fun fact is like when they start the scene of the battle in the Samoa Island, is like all shirtless and doing like the traditional thing.
I don't know.
Well, they call for the gods and stuff like you don't watch rugby, but in rugby when the New Zealand team always do that. I can't remember what it's called, but anyway, so we like it. I like this culture. I like the Polynesian culture, and but anyway, we can talk about that later. And so he's shirtless, and so he battles shirtless, and then all of a sudden, they realize that the girl that they want to keep is going to be kidnapped by an helicopter, which is like a military helicopter. But apparently, they didn't hear. Landing like 60 feet away. Oh, wait, they're taking her. And so there's a whole like crazy sequence when he goes on the truck to try to chase the helicopter. And so there's no time. Like basically, time is in the essence. Uh-huh. So Dwayne Johnson is shirtless. And he goes on the pickup truck, and all of a sudden he puts a t-shirt on, like of course we don't care when he's putting a t-shirt on.
But the fact is like he's fighting with this, like I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't know the name of the shirt, like the thing that the Samoa guys put. And all of a sudden, yes, because he was fighting with that, and all of a sudden in this scene, like, oh my God, they are kidnapping this girl. Yeah. So all of a sudden he's removing the skirt or whatever, and now he has his pants on and the shirt.
And then he puts his shirt, like that's what we have seen that would be cut, but they need to justify the fact that he has a t-shirt on the rest of the sequence, and so they show him putting a shirt on, and I know exactly why. This unnecessary scene, because honestly nobody wrote that. He puts she's being kidnapped in a helicopter, they chase it, he goes on the pickup truck, puts shirts on. It needs to be on camera. What happened is that I'm pretty sure like the rest of the sequence of the movie, which is like in real time, probably took like 2 or 3 weeks to shoot. and you're Dwayne Johnson. It's like there is no way. And I've been shirtless for the past sequence for 2 weeks. I'm not going to be shirtless for a month and a half now, working 10 hours a day. I understand that, but it just looks really, really weird. Like being in this action, like everybody's going to die. I need to put my t-shirt on.
It is weird. It is weird because they know that the enemy is coming because they shoot fireworks.
Yeah.
And you know that it cannot be a transition of midnight to the sunlight or the sunrise. Because it's super late. It's night.
Within 8 minutes.
And it's like the girl has a bracelet, so you can see like it's only been like 10 minutes, a timer. So it's like only 10 minutes before like the fireworks went on, and then now it's like the freaking sun all over the place. Got like birds and like it's like no, there's no, and then they are fighting, and it's. That's a movie that I like, by the way, because I like to be entertained.
No,
and
it's a good movie, but they messed up that last scene, and I think it's because of production cost. Because first of all, they really shot in Samoa Island, so they had to bring the whole crew, and so.
And I like
and that's things
actors.
that I see, and honestly, I didn't read anything about it, but I can tell you why this doesn't make sense. And what happened is that it cost millions of dollars for this type of movie to be every day, like literally like $1 million or whatever. If they start a night sequence, that means that they need to do the whole sequence at nighttime, or they need to put filters or whatever. Like they didn't have the money to film the whole thing at night, so they went really fast.
No, it's very difficult.
And you can tell that at the end of the shooting of the movie.
So why put fireworks?
They didn't have the money. They probably went over budget and say, guys, we said we had a month to do this thing. We need to do it in 2 weeks, and that's what happened.
Well, it's a very like if you want to be entertained and you want to be like
I'm only pointing out the negative. Like the rest of the movie was really entertaining.
Good. Plus, there's a Mexican actress, Eiza Gonzalez.
Yeah, she's
like
hot.
Yeah, she's really cute. She was horrible.
In what? In the movie?
In the past.
Oh, really?
She was very.
She used to be bad looking.
Very bad looking. If you Google her, she has done like a lot of plastic surgery.
You think she would like me to Google her?
Huh?
You think she would like me to Google her?
Yeah, Google her. Like,
should I call her?
Call her.
Me to Google you?
No, I mean, I'm not against plastic surgery, of course. And if you can use it, if you have money and you have the means, do it. And now she's really, really beautiful. She's super beautiful.
So you mean that she was okay? First of all, we're very extreme, and we don't mean it. Of course, she was not horrible before. Like she was
horrible.
I knew she was going to do it.
Google her.
Okay, no, I'm not. We're going to Google later. But what I mean is that she had successful surgeries.
Very. I want her doctor.
This is rare.
No, she's super beautiful. Like, she has done very good, and I am very proud of her. As a Mexican.
Do you know how rare it is to say, oh, this person had successful surgeries? Every time we see somebody that has plastic surgery, you're like, at least me, I'm like, oh, great. Now I don't know if you're 40 or 25 or 60.
No,
I have no clue. Because I know you have plastic surgery.
Her mom was a model, and now she has a very successful model agency, like one of the most important, something like that. And she's classy. That's the difference. Eiza Gonzalez, she's a very classy, like her mom taught her very well.
Mm-hmm.
And she's classy, and
bougie.
She's very well educated. You can see like she has worked with her image, and she's really beautiful, and she's successful. What happened in Mexico is like they don't like with Salma Hayek at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like she got so many criticism.
Why?
Salma Hayek.
Why?
Because she's like, oh, she only do this in Hollywood. She looks like, because she has big boobs, and they don't like when someone
is successful.
In Mexico, yeah. It's the. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's the truth, and I can tell it.
In France, it's exactly the same.
And now like Salma Hayek, she's a very successful woman.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she got married. No, she is. She has her own producer.
She married a billionaire.
Yeah, but she has her own money.
Mm-hmm.
It's not because of him.
I'm not sure it was enough, but yes.
Millions of dollars, yes. Not as much as him, but
they've been married for a while now.
Yeah,
anyway.
But Isa Gonzalez, she has done very good. She was on this movie too, Baby Driver.
Oh yeah. She's the one in Baby Driver.
Yeah.
The girlfriend of the bad guy, basically.
Well, but she now, like, if I can say, she's beautiful, and I like her. I follow her in Instagram and Twitter.
Mm.
She's very pro Black Lives Matter. She's pro all this. Of course, she's against Trump.
Yeah.
And she has have a lot of success. Like, I like when people.
And she still lives in Mexico, or she lives in the
she
US?
lives in Los Angeles because she's, of course, she needs to be where the thing is.
The money is.
Mm. And she doesn't have the strong accent because it's very hard to get rid of.
It's true that she doesn't
Spanish.
have
No. Like, if she talks like a fluent American accent. So, bravo for her.
Yes. And so she had surgeries that were successful. That's really rare.
And and now she's trending topic because she's the girlfriend of Timothy someone. I don't know which is this guy, but apparently for teenagers and 20-something-ish girls, this guy is very popular, like super popular. 2 weeks ago or 1 week ago, they were trending topic here in the U.S. because they spot both of them in Cabo San Lucas, something in Mexico. So they were, of course, against Isa. Give back Timothy, give us back Timothy, or whatever. Like, I don't know who
what
this
guy. What does he do?
He's an actor.
Okay.
But I think she's way much, like, she's
very
older? Pretty.
She's older?
No. It's his age. It's her age. But she's prettier. Like, she can do better. Now that she has spent a lot of
to each their own, really.
No, she's really beautiful. So watch the movie.
Yeah, she's really good looking.
Watch the movie.
Yeah, and so that makes me think that you don't have a tequila yet. So you have your tequila now.
I have my tequila now.
Your gluten-free.
And I have to use it with this with a lot of margarita cocktail or lime because it's a gluten-free tequila, which I didn't like.
Yeah, we said it 3 times already. Yeah. I think the last 3 episodes, 3 shows you said
because Pepe, he's gluten allergic.
Well, maybe not allergic, but
well, you told me that.
Yeah, no, I had. So I guess that was like about 10 to 8 years ago.
I don't know. I didn't know.
Like, I think we were not really talking about gluten 8 years ago. It became gradually like a hot topic, and then a lot of brands started making gluten-free things, and because people started to realize that yes, gluten does make you like sluggish and tired, and I could like through my life I could experience it. Like, I love pasta, for instance. Every time I was eating pasta, the next day I was like super slow. And they say you should eat pasta before doing some sport or whatever. Anyway.
Because of the sugar.
Yeah, because of the carbs. But I was not feeling well. And I knew I love it. I love to eat it. But I was not feeling well. And little by little, I started like taking out pasta. First of all, because I gain weight really easily. So if I'm not, I need to be active. If I'm not very active, I gain weight. Which, is what happened for the past 3-4 months or something.
But you are in a really good shape.
Oh, thank you.
Round shape.
But so it was not the best shape of my life. But at some point, I gained weight because of pregnancy ago? And.
You were pregnant?
No, but yeah, when I was expecting a child, I gained weight, and after it just stayed there, and I think my ex-wife started mentioning something that she read about that was called "Eat Right for Your Blood Type," and so it was during that whole time where we were talking about gluten is probably bad for you, might be intolerant and things like that, and I start reading "Eat Right for Your Blood Type" and see what was the science behind that, and when you look really deep like into it, and basically the idea is that depending on your blood type, there are some food that are beneficial to you and some food that are poison to you. And something really, really like a good vegetable or fruit that you thought were good for your body, because of your blood type, they say it's going to be really bad. So there is no science to back it up, and when I was reading it, I was not really super believing it. I know that
super believing it.
I know I am processing meat probably better than other persons, and I have no clue if it's because of my blood type, but here we go. When I started looking at the Eat Right for Your Blood Type, I realized two things. First of all, they give you a list of food that you can eat, okay? There is absolutely no processed foods in this list, right? So that's the first thing that is like very nocive for your body, but it's out of the list.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with your blood type. It's already out of the list, and we know it's bad for you. So that's out. Second, there's absolutely no gluten in this Eat Right for Your Blood Type either. Like there's no bread, no pasta, no...
the good things.
No, like it's like in none of the recommendations of what is right for your blood type, there is like no processed food and no food with gluten. So when you take the list, if you decide, say, okay, I'm going to try this diet, I think it's going to be working. It's working not on the principle that... it's because of your blood type. It's working because there is no sugar, no refined sugar, no processed food,
carbs,
and no carbs a little bit, and no gluten. But all the foods that are there is like, meat, fish, shellfish, fruits and vegetables. Okay, so the real surprises are when for blood type, on the list, it tells you cannot eat, well, I'm going to say mangoes, but I think for you it was like that, right? Mangoes were not in your beneficial.
Which is your blood type?
It's O, and I bought the book on Amazon. So my blood type is O, which is the oldest blood type apparently. And the type O is, I think, the only one that can eat meat, is allowed to eat meat. If you go
because it's supposedly be
the prehistoric oldest, yes, that we were like hunters and
machos.
Yes. So it goes like that. You have food that are like highly beneficial, neutral. That means it doesn't bring any benefits, and some that are avoid. It's the poison type of food. So I bought it for my blood type, and honestly, if you follow it like I did a few years back, I really felt so much better. And I don't think it's because I was not eating
carbs or
I don't no, it's not because I was like, let's see what type of vegetables I should not have. I should know that, but
I mean, we tried because he gave me the book last October, I guess. I want to say.
So let's say like in here it tells me that I should avoid avocados. But it's bad for your blood type. I don't believe that. But I did it by the book. Mm-hmm. I really didn't eat anything. I only went for the beneficial, and I did it for 3 months. Of course, like alcohol, there is no, hard liquor or whatever that is authorized in that book for any blood type. Mm-hmm. But there is like wine. You can have wine. I think it's neutral for me, but I don't think it's beneficial like alcohol.
No,
of course.
It's not beneficial.
So they tell you no alcohol, which is of course what it should be for everyone, because alcohol is really poisonous for any person.
No, according to recent studies, tequila.
Yes,
it's good for your body.
Okay, great.
Just making.
Yes, I'm sure.
A well-educated.
I'm sure it was done by someone that was not biased, or anyway. So I did that. I had a real life experience of doing that, but I paired it with starting running, which I never did in my life before. So I was, I think, 35 or 36 at the time.
Only running from responsibility.
Yes, I was really good at running.
So he flew from London to United States. That's a very good run.
Yes. So I started with the diet, and then I started running, and as I mentioned before, that's the best I felt in my life, in my body, and I was not like muscular, it was not like the best body I had in my life, but I was feeling from inside, I was feeling
good,
like the best. I could think clearly. I was like sharp, and yes, it was it was really good. But I did that for 3 months, and the problem is that then
why you didn't continue?
You cannot have any really temptation because it limits you. Like if you go to a family gathering, or if you go on vacation, or if you go.
I remember you gave it to me as a present last October.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it.
Yes.
I did it. And I started because I started when I went for a business trip to Guatemala.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because my blood type is A, and I cannot eat anything. I cannot eat anything. Like no meat. The only meat that I can eat is fish meat.
Yeah.
And it's not even beneficial. It's just neutral. And I can basically eat only green, which is really good. And Corona times, because the green, by the way, the greens like spinach, avocado, what other greens? Kale. They help your body your blood to make more acidic your blood, so the viruses they cannot survive. What are you doing?
You have like a stain on your face.
It's my face.
No, you had like
it's my freckles.
You have light on your face.
It's my freckles.
Like for the past, I don't know.
So I was saying that the greens helps your blood to be more acidic. So recent studies for the last months is that, I think for the last years, that in acidic blood, the viruses cannot survive. It makes your blood type as pH acidic.
Yeah.
So the virus cannot survive. And
which virus?
Like any virus.
Really?
Yes. You should read, and I have read it a lot because for the last months I have consumed a lot of vitamin C
because of COVID-19.
Yeah. Vitamin C, multivitamins for me and my daughter, of course. And my diet, it's spinach, avocados, and pineapple, mangoes. And I've supposedly, because of my blood type and the book that you gave me, I cannot eat mangoes, but I cannot survive. Like, I love mangoes.
But is it like avoid or is it neutral?
It's avoid.
Oh, okay.
So in my blood type, it's just avoid. So I was in Guatemala where the food is really good and delicious.
Mm-hmm.
And I really started there. I only had vegetables. And the only good thing, it's wine. For me, it's beneficial.
Yeah. For me, it's
Putos! So I started there, and it really helped me because I wasn't eating any lactose.
Yes.
Like no cheese, no milk.
Okay, so that I'm a believer of that. Like
no, and
cow milk
is bad. I think it's bad. It's really bad, and I could notice right away
the change
because, okay, you should know this. We're getting intimate. Depending on the number of subscribers, I will get more intimate.
Okay.
So please, I don't know, subscribe. I am a very constipated person. Very.
I didn't know we were going to go there. Okay.
No, it is. It is the truth, and it's very bad, by the way.
Yeah.
And no, he can shit probably. Like, what? It's the truth.
No, I can have a bowel movement easily.
No, like very easily. I got very scared when I had my surgery, my boob surgery, because they gave you a lot of like the opiums, which I didn't.
Opioids.
I didn't.
Painkillers.
Yeah, painkillers, which I didn't took.
Well,
I didn't take. I put it directly to the trash, not to the trash, to the toilet, because it's super bad and it didn't help at all. But the one that I took, it messed with my bowels, and I couldn't poop for a week. And I was really, really
when
scared.
You cannot poop for a week, does it come out by the mouth at some point?
Yeah, when I was talking, I keep saying a lot of shit.
Yes.
Like right now.
Yeah.
So I called the doctor, of course, and yeah, I need to tell you this. I did the
the pumping thing.
The pumping thing. I was desperate.
Wow.
I was really desperate because I could see my
if you're
belly.
having a dinner or lunch or breakfast, bon appétit.
I mean, it's because I start walking very fast. I am the type of person that heals very fast, meaning that after a surgery,
You recovered fast.
I recovered.
I was starting walking very fast. Why?
No, when
you
you
go to
know
the bathroom?
when you have a surgery, like the first thing that the doctor asks you, like you start if you can start walking after 2 days, like resume your activities, and that's what I did. I start walking,
drinking. I could resume my activities.
I took my regular drugs, and it didn't work. No, and I was starting to getting very, very scared.
Yeah.
So at the same time, I started drinking water, and of course, stress helped me. Honestly, that week because I went back to the office.
Yeah.
And I was facing some stressing moment at my work, and that's when I poop after a week. I was like, okay, this is helping. But again, I started to have this, like one day I poop, the next 3 or 4 days as normal, as usual. That's my life. But when this guy gave me the Pepe,
Yeah, okay.
my book, and I started like
Removing lactose from your diet.
yeah, I still, I mean, I ate cheese. I'm Mexican, I love quesadillas, but I don't eat as much cheese as I was used to eat cheese. I don't drink milk.
Yeah.
No, now I am drinking oatmeal.
Did you notice if
Yes. It was even at my work, because I was so worried.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Okay, what was you asking?
Did you see a change on your skin when you stopped drinking milk?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I used to have a lot of pimples, and now see my face. It's clean. It's clean as fuck. I have no pimples. I used to have a lot of pimples.
Yeah.
Like I was a 37, 38-year-old woman with pimples. Like a lot of pimples, normally here and here. And now I have no pimples whatsoever. So yes, I noticed.
So it started when you stopped getting lactose?
Yeah, and the pooping, it was regular. It is regular.
And it changed your...
Yeah, it changed.
No, okay,
but it's very hard in my type, in my blood type. It's very hard.
Okay, well, let's not get confused. Like, I remember you told me, so the milk thing is one thing.
Yeah.
And then you followed what was in the book.
Yes,
like
I followed.
Only eating beneficial things.
And
the first thing you started to notice is your bowel movement was more regular.
Yes, because
and
I was eating a lot of greens and a lot of fibers.
Fibers.
Fibers, a lot of fibers. I was getting hot. Yeah, I was eating a lot of fiber.
Yes.
And the fruits and seeds, because that's where I was getting my proteins.
Grains, yeah.
So, but it's very hard because I like meat.
Well, I mean,
I love meat.
It's like because we did it before COVID-19. During COVID-19, it would have been very easy because, like, I didn't move. It would have been very easy.
Yes, I can tell.
The problem is that that would have been the great opportunity to do that. We didn't know it would take that long, but and we're still in it as we're recording right now. But super right now. It would have been the perfect opportunity to do that, but we did it before, and it's true that once you start getting invited, going to family and friends, or you go on vacation, or like basically you're tired, you cannot do anything, and after a while it's getting you're tired of it.
My Christmas at my work, my boss, the owner, she's from Denmark, so every year they cook this really delicious Christmas dinner for all the employees. It's super good, and one of the dishes is duck, which is like super forbidden. That's not even neutral.
Oh, really? It's poison.
And it's one
for
of
you?
my favorites because it's so good.
Yeah, I like duck. Yeah.
And I only ate potatoes. I only ate potatoes, and I don't remember the salad and rice. And it's not right. Well, it was the dessert. It's rice with something, but it's really good. And you have to find a nut in the rice with your tongue. It's a
tradition thing.
Yeah, it's a tradition thing. But anyway, it really helped. It really helped, but it's very hard for me not to eat meat because I like tacos, I like steaks, and I like the good food.
Yeah.
And it's not that vegetables are bad. No, I think what we have to do, or what I have to do, is just balance. Instead of eating everyday meat, I just eat like once a week or twice, and that's all.
And like having experienced that, and I know that I want to believe in this type of things, and I know it's not backed up by science whatsoever.
It's not?
No.
So
but
I risk my life?
No, no, it's not that. It's that it removes from your diet things that are bad for you anyway to start with.
Yeah, well, the processed things, yes.
And like I know, like for me, I didn't know I was lactose intolerant until very late in my life because nobody was talking about it.
You're intolerant to everything.
I am
surprised that you're not intolerant to my bullshit.
I can eat goat cheese and I can eat mozzarella. But the thing for me is that, and I guess that's my problem, is that I always shoot for the stars to get to the moon, and I think that's what it is. If you start with that, I'm not sure like some really like vegetables are bad for you. But if you start by just following that, and at least you don't eat gluten, processed food, and refined sugar and things like that, if you follow that, then it's going to be good for you.
I think we agreed later that we could...
I don't remember.
You don't remember?
No, I don't remember what the time we agreed. But yes, go ahead. Sorry.
No, we agreed that we could include the food that it's just only neutral.
Yeah.
Because for
at
me,
the beginning it was only beneficial.
Yeah, because
it
we
was
were
very
like
limited.
Yeah, for me, yes. Like for you, it was like you have a lot of things, and I was like, seriously, I only have fucking spinach, and you can eat even meat, steak. So I was like, no, I will include neutral, which neutral for me it's turkey and chicken. That's all. But I needed protein. Yeah. Because the grains weren't giving me enough protein.
Well, that's the point. Like when I started, I said, let's do only beneficial because then we will remember
and
what is beneficial.
As I'm a very stupid follower, I was like, okay. I was dying. I was fading in the middle of the day because of him. Anyway, but which I really stop is, time when my daughter wants to like hot cocoa, because I stopped also to my daughter she's not drinking cow milk or milk because she's developing, as I was when I was a teenager,
acne.
Pimples or acne. So as soon as we stopped with my ex-husband, we agreed to stop giving her cheese or whatever. She is doing way much better.
Cleared up.
Yeah, a lot. Of course with her acne treatment, but yeah, just I think milk is not even beneficial. It's I love milk. Milk is one of my favorites.
Well, you used to drink milk at dinner.
Milk at dinner.
Water, right?
Yeah, milk. When I was super thirsty in Mexico, there's a very delicious milk. Very, very good milk. So
is it like horchata? Oh no, like the regular milk. The regular milk is good.
Horchata is it's a flavored water.
Yeah.
But instead of drinking water, my mom used to have like this. We have a lot of milk in our fridge. So instead of pouring water, I was drinking milk.
I think it's important to say, and I think I will mention that later on anyway, that for people that didn't go to other countries, milk tastes different.
Yeah.
In different countries, it's not that the cows are built differently, is that they eat differently.
And it's the water.
And where there's a lot of everything in their environment is actually affecting the
cows.
The milk, yes.
Yeah.
And the quality of the grass or that they're eating. And there are some countries that allow cows to eat certain food that are not allowed in other countries. Like I know that, in anyway, we cannot get really into that. I think we'll get into that at some point because I'm so appalled by what is actually allowed for animals to eat in some countries to get their meat or their milk or anything. But anyway, that's why we say that milk tastes different in Mexico. It tastes different
It's really good.
in France.
The Mexican milk is super good.
And that's also why cakes, you can make the same recipe of cake in different countries. It will taste differently because the butter will not be the same because of the milk and the eggs, because it's not coming from the same chicken that eat allowed to eat the same thing in the same region.
Just don't eat milk. Don't drink milk.
Yes.
Just going back to the topic.
No, I just want to finish by one thing. Anybody that tells me, oh, you're French, I know a very great French bakery, it tastes exactly like in France. Unless they prove to me that the butter is important, that the milk is imported from France, and that all ingredients are imported from France, then it will never taste the same. You can put the exact
Viva la France!
No, you can take the exact same ingredients with the same dosage.
Yeah, it's different.
It's not going to taste the same. I'm sorry. If you think it tastes the same, then you don't have any palate. You don't have any taste buds. I don't know. You are not equipped to actually make a comparison.
To make a decision.
It doesn't
to
taste.
Make an opinion.
Yeah, it doesn't taste the same. It doesn't, because the milk doesn't taste the same. The butter doesn't taste the same.
Okay, just going back. Are you done?
Yeah. I need to get this out of my system.
Yeah, clearly he's against people that say that it tastes as in your hometown, which I agree with him. But just I think the milk, and I think it's scientifically proven that the milk is not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. It doesn't contribute to anything.
Well, it's definitely not as beneficial as it was marketed to be.
Yeah, no.
And especially like I know in the US, like it was, what was the commercial? Drink milk or
yeah, I got milk.
Got milk, yeah.
I haven't seen those.
Like, okay, I don't want to get into that, but it's basically always pressured by the industry, like to say, oh, this is beneficial, and then 50 years later you have like a big like a revelation that it was really, really bad, and you should not have taken that. So don't believe anything that is like heavily targeted. And I think if I want to close on this, I think for any diet, that's the sad part of it, is that for anybody that did a diet, you know that there is no magic recipe, that there is not like one solution that will work for all, and that it really depends on your body and what you are sensitive to.
Yeah.
And at some point you need to do the work yourself.
And I mean, what we can agree on in every diet and everybody, that the thing that you need to avoid is processed food.
Yes.
Yes.
And then if we don't take the time to do it, I think I talked to you about it, like, but for any if you write down things, if you take like if you take notes, or what do you say, like just take notes of things that you eat and how you feel the next day, or and then little by little you will know what is good for you or not good for you based on your body. It's not going to be because of your blood type or anything. It's really, you need to do the work. Nobody's going to bring you the magic recipe for it. And it's the same for every, if you look at like success habits that are given to you by a lot of people that teach you or sell you, we cannot hear you, or sell you things. Oh, okay. I noticed that the common denominator of everybody trying to sell you the recipe to success or success habits, the one thing that they all have in common is that we need to take notes. And that's the truth. We need to take notes. You need to know yourself. And it's hard when we have a busy life, and it's hard to remember what is good or bad for us. If you take notes, if you take the time, just 1 month or 2 months.
What is bad for you?
Stupidity.
No, for eating, like the food.
Pasta, definitely pasta. Anything that...
and quinoa.
Quinoa.
Yeah. Why?
Okay, no, I don't want to talk about it. But you already mentioned that. You did before. Okay, great. Yeah.
Are you editing this? Don't edit this.
Okay. And milk. Every cheese, cow milk cheese is definitely going to be a real problem for me. And surprisingly, chocolate is not good for me at all.
You know which one is really good? Chocolate with mint.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite.
She's going to ask for me.
Yeah.
Now. Guys, please.
I want tequila. What is wrong? The
chocolate.
worst that could happen is no one is watching
Yes,
us. But
yes.
I am hoping that I will have probably The Rock won't be our sponsor.
But anyway, success takes effort. Knowing yourself takes effort. Take notes of what is working for you or not, and then you will have the magic recipe for the right diet for you. And I know I don't do it right now. I haven't done it in a while, but I tried it and it worked.
Yeah.
And I know I need to get back to it.
It worked, like if you suffer from pimples, like I was doing it, just stop drinking milk, stop cheese, lactose, and you will see the difference. Believe me.
I just said that there is no like magic solution for everyone. They need to test themselves.
No, but it's proven that the milk gives you a lot of pimples.
Okay, try it and give us your feedback. Like anybody that is willing to do it, and I'm sure you do, because having pimples is not fun. So do it.
37 and 38 and 40 something.
Or 43, yes. So do it and give us your feedback if you noticed any difference. Thank you very much for watching and listening and watching. We're both on podcast and YouTube.
So, make things happen. Bye. Yeah, that's a good catch. Thank you, Pepe. You are the best. Pepe. Being efficient. Pepe. The margaritas creator. Pepe. And he fights with everything. He has a battle with everything, with the fridge, with the coffee maker, with his door.